Hello and good day. You are welcome to Analyzing Contemporary Issues with Ashiga. Having seen a lot of videos of South Africans assaulting foreigners and the resulting backlash which they receive from all over the world, which is well deserved, and the call for justice of victims, considering the amount or sacrifice African countries made for South Africa during an apartheid era, as it is estimated that Nigeria lost over 61 billion providing sanctuary for liberation leaders, also providing scholarship and funding for ANC, which is the African National Congress. It is also said that Nigeria lost over 41 billion refusing to sell oil to apartheid state. The Nigerian government also established the Southern African Relief Fund, SARF, which is known as Mandela's tax, to which Nigeria contribute part of their salary and launch money. Nigeria also gave scholarship and an international passport to South Africans exile and activists. Fast forward today and take a look at how Nigerians are being treated by South Africans on the ground that there is high level of unemployment among black South Africans, without considering that most of these migrants are irregular migrants. That is, they are there legally. And also the fact that most of these migrants have a legit hustle. They don't engage in crime. However, there's a saying which says that if palm oil should touch a single finger, there's high likelihood that other fingers might be affected. I'm not trying to justify the actions of South Africans, but the increase in crime rate provides them with an excuse for their actions. That said, now let's get down to the main essence of this video. Ori people say, truth no sweet for ear, no mean say make dem no talk am. And goat no go fit climb house, except that house collapse. The disrespect we are receiving from all over the world, and not just South Africa, if we are to be honest with ourselves, is partly deserved. Because if wife no bring her husband leg out in the public, nobody go fit disrespect her. Maybe, just maybe, if our leaders have governed this country properly, probably we will not have Nigerians leaving this country in trove. If we have been able to fix the issue of insecurity, making this country safe for people to move freely, which also will help to attract foreign investment, as investors will not love to invest in a country with unstable political climate or a country which is insecure. This probably would have helped to create more companies and more jobs for Nigerians who are leaving this country for the greener pasture abroad. If the power supply was not erratic, cost of running a business will be less and we won't have companies folding up everywhere. If there are good road network and rural communities are accessible, it will be easy for us to move raw materials or agricultural produce from where they are being extracted or produced to the companies or market where they are needed. If infrastructural facilities such as hospitals, schools are good, we will have Nigerians receiving basic healthcare back home. Also, we will have Nigerians getting quality formal education in this country. All this and many more would have helped to reduce the number of Nigerians traveling abroad in search of better life. And the issue of traveling abroad would have been for tourism. The other essence of this video is to let us know that almost all Nigerians have a touch of being South African, meaning an element of being xenophobic, and in some cases, probably worse. And my reason for saying so is of two folds. Namely, have we forgotten about Ghana Moscow, which is a 1983 expulsion of over 1 million undocumented migrants, primarily Ghanaians, from Nigeria due to declining economic situation and political pressure. In January 1983, President Shehu Shagari ordered undocumented migrants to either leave Nigeria or face arrest. This was largely a response to increase in crime rates and competition for jobs. And when one checked both situations, Nigeria as of 1983 and what South Africans are complaining about today, will find both situations to be similar in the sense that South Africans are also complaining that there's an increase in the rate of crime in their society and they are also struggling to secure jobs in their country, indicating that as long as there's competition for resources or employment opportunity and the global economy continues to get bad, xenophobic attack will continue, become more organized, and also more violent. For the first of such attacks actually happened in 2008, then 2015, 2019, and now 2026. And I'm sorry to be a bearer of bad news. It's not going to stop. For immediately after Africa was partitioned in 1884, an artificial border created, African unity was killed. The second reason why I said so, which is the most troubling one, is the fact that we Nigerians we can't stand one another. And we expect South Africans to accept us. Whenever there's a little skirmish in the north between Hausa and Igbo, you start hearing words like the Igbo people should pack their things and move back to the east. Similarly, whenever there's a problem between a Fulani herder and an Igbo farmer, you start hearing words like the Hausa people should pack their things and leave their land. Hausa people should move back to the north, forgetting that Fulani is a distinct tribe and they are not Hausa. When you move down to the west, it's the same thing. Whenever there's a problem between a Yoruba man and an Igbo man, you start hearing words like the Igbo should move back to the east. A problem between the Yoruba and the Hausa, you start hearing words like the Hausa should pack their things and move back to the north, and vice versa. The issue of tribe has also been brought into politics, that in most cases, we rather vote a corrupt politician as long as he shares the same tribe with us, as against voting a credible politician that's of a different tribe. In some cases, it gets so bad that the issue of intertribal marriage is being kicked against by some tribe. Here we are talking about a group of people who shares the same geographical location and also have similar culture, can't stand each other, and we expect South Africans to treat us better, knowing fully well they see and also know that we don't like one another. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment if I'm learning and I would like to learn from you. Thank you.